I'll never do this again. Hey, Woody here. What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. A very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off? Men who dye their hair. Now, follow me. I've been getting a lot of comments from my fans who noticed that I dyed my hair darker. I mean, how could you not notice? I look like Joan Crawford and Mommy Dearest with these eyebrows and this hair. I get it. Hair is probably the first thing you notice on a person. Some fans, the ones with poor vision, like what I did, and some fans who see clearly don't like it. And they let me have it. I mean, my manager said I look like Red Buttons when he was 80 and still dyeing his hair red. Oh yeah, that looked natural. But sometimes there are reasons for something. In this particular case, I dyed my hair for a possible role in a movie. I didn't want to do it, but the part called for an Italian New Yorker in his late 40s to early 50s. I'm 59. I thought that by dyeing my hair a darker color, it would help me land the role when I auditioned for it. It was a strategic move to try to show the executives that I could look the part. Personally, I hate guys that dye their hair, especially the ones that you look at, and right away you cringe and think to yourself, what the fuck is that guy thinking? Does he really think that looks good? I mean, dyeing my hair was entirely different than when I got hair transplant surgery. Now, before I got hair transplant surgery, I looked like Ben Franklin. I mean, just look at my Vic Dibitetto classic video page and you can see that I should have had my head on a $20 bill. But now I look at my hair and I'm so glad I had the hair transplant surgery. Best investment I ever made. Now let me explain to those of you who are still confused. Hair transplant surgery is when they take your actual hair from the back of your head or your sister's ass and put it where you need it. And then it takes root and it grows without fertilizer or lime. It's your hair. It's not hair plugs from another person or animal. But back to dyeing my hair. I'll never do this again. First of all, it was my gay hairstylist who suggested I do this when I told him about my audition for the movie role. I went back and forth with him, but trying to win an argument with the gay hairstylist is like trying to tell a drunk he can't drive. Capiche? I love my gay hairstylist, and they are usually right. So I took his advice. I mean, he was about to cry, so I said, okay, let's do it. Now that I see how it came out, I regret doing it. I mean, holy shit. I look like Groucho Marx and Dracula had a fucking love child. It looks like I went to get my shoes shined, and at the end I said, you know what? Do my head too. This isn't natural. I like the way it looked before I dyed my hair, where it wasn't totally gray, but a little gray. You know, very distinguished looking, if you will. So now I'm over chlorinating the pool and swimming for hours to try to get the chlorine to wear the dye away. I like growing old naturally. I think it's funny I have gray pubic hair. I think it's kooky I have whips growing out of my nose and ears. I'm not thrilled about my hair thinning, but it is what it is. And I kind of like how my hair is getting a little gray as I get older. A little bit. Oh, and by the way, and here's the kicker. My manager called me before and said I didn't get the part for the movie. Men who dye their hair, that's what ticks me off.